warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Desca Saurina with name 200379 and 1. I will read you a narrative text of my work entitled The Story of Alea. Alea. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who couldn't speak. She was Alea. At the age of 9, she had an accident which resulted in her parents dying. Her soul was shaken so badly, she was so traumatized that she didn't want to talk to anyone. So she couldn't speak. Her vocal cords did not disappear, but her unwillingness to speak caused her to become mute. The doctor said that if one day Alea wanted to speak, she would be able to speak. Alea, the cheerful girl, has turned quiet. She was used to enjoy traveling, now spent more of her time at home. She often daydream while hugging her mom and dad's photo, and soon she will cry silently. BCT, a household assistant, always bring food to her room every day. Alea to eat even though only a little. BCT really loves Alea. She already thinks like her own son. In contrast to uncle and her aunt, who really had Alea and always showed an indifferent attitude to her. Attitude has been going on for about 1 year, until finally came the son of her younger brother BCT from the village. He was Aska. Aska's father has passed away and it encouraged his mother to support the family. His mother went abroad to work as a family worker. Aska was estranged to BCT and now he lives in a luxurious house owned by the Alea family. Aska is 5 years old above Alea. When he first saw Alea, he liked the little girl. Aska phrases in his heart that Alea is a beautiful and sweet child. Aska has heard Alea's story from BCT. He is concerned about Alea's situation and is determined to be a good friend to Alea. Aska, said Aska when he met Alea in the garden behind the house. Alea did not answer, and she continued to daydream while looking at the butterfly that flew from orchid to jasmine flowers. Continued Aska. Friends immediately smiled. She was happy to make new friends because she had always been lonely. Smiled too, said Alea and told Alea many things. Initially, Alea only listened and occasionally replied with a smile. Respond to Aska's story. Only lips movements with the development of Alea, who was king. It didn't had entered the afternoon and the sky was dark, but it didn't make Alea and Aska move for their place. Aska, it's late. Let's go into the house. Take a shower first, then you can reconnect the story. BCT and Aska. After they finished talking about, as BCT said, Alea and Aska went back to telling stories while watching TV together. And some snack, which were immediately eaten by Alea and Aska. BCT accompanied Alea and Aska until both of them were satisfied to tell the story, until both of them fell sleepy and finally went to sleep to their respective room. Alea entered junior high school. At first, BCT was hesitant because all this time Alea was studying at home and added that Alea was not used to meeting new people. A strong desire and added persuasion from Alska, BCT was sure that Alea would be fine. Alea's new school is the same as Aska's school. The school is still a foundation. Alea is a junior high school student, while Aska is a high school student. The two of them go to school together by bicycle. Alea has a little difficulty adapting to the environment, providing evidence that Alea worry for her and some log care about that, and she has promised BCT and Aska that she will go to school seriously without caring about anything else. Arrives, Alea goes to the canteen to eat together with Aska. Seen such a crowd of people. Yeah, at a different table, there were three of Aska's friends who were eating together. Because one of Aska's friends continues to pay attention to her and know what Alea feels, Aska immediately scolds his friends and tells him not to pay attention to Alea anymore. After their meal, three girls suddenly come to Alea and Aska's table. A new kid now is said to be beautiful, but is mute. Of Alea. Wow, the maid son defends the mute. You two are such a good match. Yes, suddenly Vita took water from the glass on the table and poured it into Alea's hair. Aska doesn't accept saying Vita treatment and she is ready to scold her. But Alea immediately grabs Aska's hand and invites Aska to leave the canteen. Alea and Aska go to the school room. School brief. Now Aska has started to calm down and he looks at Alea's hair. We don't mind someone like that, said Alea silently. Warrior is too much. I don't accept that. Alea is very happy to hear Aska's statement that she don't accept it when someone hurts her. For the opportunity to get to know Aska. Aska is her best friend, who always talks to her, always accompanies her, always makes her laugh, and always protects her. Mom and Dad Alea have passed away. Alea went to graves of her parents accompanied by Aska and BCT. Heart at her heart to her parents. She really missed days to love. It feels like Alea wants to be able to reflect all the happy memories with her parents. Not ask for a vacation to the top. The accident will not have happened and now she is still with his mother and father. How much Alea blames herself? It's all meaningless. But no matter how Alea blames herself, it's all meaningless. This is good destiny. Aska and BCT left the grave area. While crossing the road suddenly, a car was driving fast and it is mad that the car has a controlled brakes. Alea! Shot Aska loudly. Aska, but the incident is too fast and can be prevented. Aska was now several meters away and there was a lot of blood on his body. Alea ran towards Aska. The two of them called hold their stare while saying Aska's body, hoping that Aska could open her eyes. Now that Aska is in the ICU, the doctor said that Aska is very weak and he is not conscious. I pray for Aska's recovery. She has lost her mother and father. She doesn't want to lose Aska too. BCT hugged Alea, give each other strength. BCT really loves Aska and she doesn't want to lose a good child like Aska. It has been 7 hours. Alea and BCT have been waiting for Aska, but Aska has not yet regained consciousness. Considering that Aska had lost a lot of blood early, Aska's body was processing the blood that spam Aska regenerate consciousness. 9. Aska regenerate consciousness. Alea was very happy to see that Aska had opened her eyes. She immediately hugged Aska and cried in the chest. Saying Alea was afraid of losing herself made Aska smile happily with stroking Alea's head. Alea more than he loves. Yes, Aska is now completely recovered. Aska invited Alea to go hiking. To a nearby park. Eating ice cream and also watch a clown show surrounded by many children. Aska broke a balloon and gave it to Alea. Alea accepts the balloon happily. She continued to smile at Aska. She wanted to Aska, but Aska doesn't have the same feeling as her. Or even Aska has always thought of her as a younger sister, nothing more. Therefore, to keep it alone. Those of a lover or just a younger sibling. Always be with Aska. The man is more than enough for Alea to live happily. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.